What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the Chicago Bears Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on the channel. Now, in the last episode, we won the Super Bowl for the 6th time in 7 seasons, and we are officially a dynasty once again. We are once again the greatest team of all time. We are just ever rattle off anything that you ever heard about the greatest team of all time. That's us. That's the Chicago Bears. That's Matt Nagy. That's Trevor Lawrence. And so we're entering the off season, heading into season number 8. And I'm so hyped for this series, man. This has been one of my favorite series to produce for you guys, to put out as content for you guys, because you guys are showing so much support watching the videos. No matter how long you watch it, like, it doesn't really matter if you watch the whole video all the way through or not. It's just like showing me that you're clicking on the video is just fantastic, and subscribing to the channel and liking the videos is just unbelievable, man. I can't believe that you guys are actually like watching stuff that I produce, watching stuff that I create. It's just unbelievable to me. And to think that the first ever video of this series is the draft that I did like 3 months ago or something. It already has like 2,000, over 2,000 views on it. Like that's probably just from like somebody clicked on it and watched like a 30 seconds of it, if that, and then clicked off of it. But I mean, that still counts toward the views. So over 2,000 views on a video that I made is just unbelievable. It's mind-blowing to me. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for the support on the series and the support on the other series that I do, the NCAA series and the FIFA series. So I just wanted to say thank you once again for the support and subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot to me, guys, and I love you guys. So with all that mushy stuff out of the way now, let's get straight into the off-season number 7. And look who it is. Christian McCaffrey is the number 1 free agent in the business. He's a 98 overall at 30 years old. And you know, we gotta do it, boys. We can't let Christian McCaffrey go to another team. Let's offer him a 3-year deal. Probably around 25 million is what I'm thinking. That's just the number that popped into my head. Let's get it down there. Let's get it up to 25 mil. 25.5 million. How much is that going to put us up by? 146 points. What were the Buccaneers offering him? Dear Lord, Buccaneers. You're lowballing this man like crazy. Okay, then quarterbacks. Now that we got our big money free agent out of the way. Quarterbacks, Ken Anderson, Vinny Testaverde, Tua Tagovailoa, Deshaun Watson at 30 years old. Tua's already 28 years old. That's pretty cool. Kyler Murray is 29. Carson Wentz is 33. Tua's brother Talia is 26. So there's not really many big money quarterbacks that I could bring in. Tua has an offer already from Los Angeles, from the Rams. But we are thinking about trading Justin Fields. So do we sign a quarterback anyway? I don't know. Wide receivers, there's Brew McCoy. We don't really need a wide receiver. We have wide receivers already locked up, basically, so we can get past that. Tight ends are looking real good. The only one I would think about is probably Mark Andrews, but we don't really need that. Left tackle's looking good. Left guard is looking good. Center, here we go. Center, Clay Webb is 25 years old, 87 overall with a star attribute. So we're going to have to put in a bid for Clay Webb because our center, Travis Frederick, is getting on the other side of 30. So we're going to have to put in a lot of money on Clay Webb if we want to bring him in. He's got some big money people going in for him. $41 million. That should put us up. Wow, that puts us up a lot over the Rams. He's 87 overall, which is fantastic. Right guard we're good, and right tackle we're good. I can't believe our right tackle that we drafted, Isaiah Wilson, is already a 99 overall. That's crazy to think about. Left end, there's not really anybody that we need to get. YGM is still there. Defensive tackle, we could do with another defensive tackle, maybe? Nah, there's not really anybody there. Right end, Yannick Ngakoue. We have some decent right ends. I guess I could, like, sign Trey Flowers and put him at defensive tackle. Nah, I don't want to do that. Jack Lamb. We should be getting to some of the legends coming up for free agency unless they're signing contracts extensions. Jack Lamb is 25 years old, 85 overall. We don't need a left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker. No, we don't need a middle linebacker. Right outside linebacker. Jadeveon Clowney has nobody offering him, so I'll like offer him a low ball offer if he doesn't have anybody coming in for him. If we could get Jadeveon Clowney on a super cheap deal, that'd be fantastic. Like 2 years, $7 million. That's like a steal. 63 points. Corners. Corners were very good at corner. The only one I would think about is Byron Jones, because he doesn't have any offers, basically. Oh, you know what? We could lowball Byron Jones. If we lowball Byron Jones and then trade him, we could get some good pieces. Some good players for him. 6.3 mil over 2 years. Malik Hooker is 86 overall with no offers. Darnell Savage Jr. also has no offers. A lot of these free safeties have no offers, which is kind of insulting. I'll take them, and then we can trade them, especially if they're offering low-ball deals. That 89 points, wow, Malik Hooker. Give me all these low-ball deals, Darnell Savage, and then we can trade these bad boys. Lewis Klein has an offer coming in. Where's he from? Oops, wrong thing. Or Lewis Kine, I should say. He's from Georgia. Kyle Duggar. Kyle Duggar. Josh Proctor out of Ohio State. 82 overall. What's his 26? Lamont Wade. I feel like I know that name. Penn State. We're pretty good at strong safety. There's not really anybody that I could trade. I mean, we could go in for Lewis Sign, trade him. You know what? I'll try it. I'll see what I can do with a $14.3 million deal. That puts us tied with them, so I'll add just a little bit more in the bonus. 15.3. That should put us ahead. There we go. So we should get him, and we're not paying too much for him. Justin Tucker. And a punter. We don't have a punter. Well, that's good. Or that's not good. So who do we want to get as a punter? We don't punt the football, but we still need to have a punter on the team. Probably be best to have a punter on the team. Who should we get to punt the football? Even though we don't punt the football. We don't need anybody crazy like Paul Bufano. We don't need a 73 overall punter. That's just not what we need. We need a young punter who's not going to retire on us anytime soon. Probably like this guy, Jordan Dodson. We'll get Jordan Dodson because he's not going to retire on us. And we'll sign him for 7 years, but it's super cheap. There we go. We'll sign him super cheap over 7 years so that he doesn't retire on us. And then anybody else that wants to come to the team for a cheap deal that we can trade, because that would be fantastic if we could trade some of these guys. Because I did have a thought that we should trade Trevor Lawrence to get a legend quarterback, just because we've never played with a legend quarterback, and I thought that'd be cool for the series to shake things up even more. But I don't know. Maybe what we do is we trade Justin Fields along with like this guy or along with Byron Jones and see if we can then, and like a first round pick or something, and then we can maybe trade and get a legend quarterback. Let me not give you this much money, Vinny Testaverde, that's for sure. We'll do the old sign Vinny Testaverde and then trade him, and we'll sign John Emery Jr. and trade him as well. Let's do that. Okay, let's simulate the next day or the next week of free agency, see if we got any of these guys. I would assume we got all of them, because all the guys we bid on, we were either the only team that offered them, or we were much farther ahead in the points. So we should have everybody. We got the punter for 7 years, so we don't have to worry about a punter anytime soon. We got Byron Jones, that's good. We got Webb, so he can be our new starting center. We got Malik Hooker we can trade. We got Christian McCaffrey, which is our big money signing for this year. We got Sign or Sin, whatever you say his name, and then we got Emery Jr. So we're still waiting on a few guys. Let's do some scouting real quick on anybody. I don't know who's here. We're probably not going to draft any of these guys, honestly. Unless there's like a crazy good player that we just missed. But that's probably not how it's going to be. I wouldn't imagine that there's a crazy good player, like an 80 overall. I wouldn't imagine there'd be any 80 overalls in this draft. But there could be, you never know. Let's see. Let's check and see who we're still waiting on. Negotiations. We're still waiting on Vinny Testaverde, Darnell Savage Jr., and Jadeveon Clowney. Tua goes to LA. He signs with the Rams. Ken Anderson signs with the Niners. Any other big picks? The Rams are going crazy here. They got Tua a receiver to throw to. They got Dominic Blaylock, and then they got Desmond King II to come to LA, along with Jack Lamb. So the Rams are going all in. They got Baylor Cup. So Tua's got some weapons now. The Rams could be a threat. We could be seeing the Rams in the NFC Championship game next year. The Rams could definitely be a threat for this season, this upcoming season in the NFC Championship. That would be something different. We haven't played the Rams, I don't think. What's this? I'm taking some time in the offseason to organize our revenue figures and reminded me to reach out to you about Julian Fleming. This time next year, he'll be looking for an extension. We could barely get him on the field this year, so I don't think he'll be worth holding on to. What are your thoughts? You think he's part of our long-term? Yes, he's part of our long-term plan. In that case, do you want to go pick up his fifth-year option? Yes. I want to pick up his fifth. I'll get the paperwork started. Okay, so we picked up Julian Fleming's fifth-year option. This will postpone his contract negotiations for 1 year. So we don't have to worry about Julian Fleming's contract negotiations. DeMonte Capehart, we're definitely picking him. He brought almost no value. What are you talking about? Are you thinking about keeping him around after his deal expires? Yes. We definitely want him around. Yes, pick up his fifth-year option. So we're picking up the 50 options on both those boys because they're crucial pieces to the puzzle. Julian Fleming, I know that he kind of gets left in the dust a little bit because of all the other wide receivers that we have, but we got to pick up Julian Fleming. I mean, we took a first-round pick on him, so we can't just let him walk out the door like that. We're not that kind of organization. We actually respect our players. Okay, anybody up for an upgrade? No, just Calvin Johnson still. Free agents, we're still waiting on those 3 guys, I think. Yeah, these guys, they still have no offers on them, but they don't want to seem to sign. We got the main guy that mattered, which was Christian McCaffrey. Okay, so we got Darnell Savage, but that's the only one who signed Clowney and Testaverde. seem to not want to be a part of this team. I guess they don't want to win rings. You don't want to win rings? Don't come here then. All we do here is win rings, boys. Okay, let's just waste some scouting points on those guys because we're not going to take any of them. Upgrade. Anybody in upgrade? Nope, just Calvin Johnson still. And now we should be at the NFL draft. View the recap of free agency. So, Testaverde still didn't sign with us. Deshaun Watson didn't sign with the team. Anthony McFarland didn't sign with the team. Kareem Hunt didn't sign with the team. Melvin Gordon didn't sign with the team. Buda Baker didn't sign. Darius Guice, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jared Goff. Most of these guys are old. So, Cooper Kupp didn't sign with the team. Henry Ruggs III didn't sign with the team, which is really weird. He's only 27. You'd think that he'd sign with the team. Like I said, Tua went to LA, play for the Rams. Any new crazy signings that we missed? Josh Jackson's going to the Eagles. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside's headed to Carolina. But most importantly, our big fish, our big money signing is Christian McCaffrey. Run CMC, baby. Run CMC, 98 overall, 30 years old. He will be our running back alongside Bo Jackson. So forget about the two-headed monster of Barry Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson, because we just got a new two-headed monster of Christian McCaffrey and Bo Jackson, baby. But first off, I forget what draft pick I have, actually. What's my draft pick? Pick 7. Okay, that's decent. I don't need to trade that. I don't need to trade up in the draft. Let's start the NFL draft. Start drafting. Pause the draft. Skip the next pick. The first overall pick is Torrey Pendleton, wide receiver out of South Carolina. He's a 76 overall. The Patriots take Deion Potter. 2 wide receivers go back-to-back, and this guy's a horrible player. He's only 75. Joe Burnett. Joe Burnett is a 76 overall corner. The Rams, they take Connor Devin with the 4th pick in the draft. He's a 73 overall wide receiver. So not many good players so far. Malik Simmons, strong safety out of Ohio State, 75 overall. Eagles now on the clock at pick 6. Right before us, they take William Scroggins, middle linebacker out of South Carolina. So this isn't very promising for us taking any players. None of these guys seem to be any good, I guess. The highest rated players seem to be 76 and like a 75. So that's not looking too promising for us. We might just trade out of it. That might be the move. That might be the move. Trading our pick. Review the offers. What people offering for us. Ooh, we could get a bounty. We could get a bounty of picks. But maybe the move is to trade for a legend quarterback. Let's check and see the quarterbacks that are up for options. Joe Montana, Cole Pepper, Terry Bradshaw, Len Dawson, Bobby Lane, Sid Luckman, Ken Anderson, Randall Cunningham, Joe Namath, Sammy Baugh, Peyton Manning, who I have had my eye on. Justin Herbert, not the quarterback that I was thinking of. Baker Mayfield. Jim Kelly could be a big one. Dan Marino, Brett Favre, John Elway, Kenny Stabler, the Snake. We could get the Snake up in here. Dan Fouts, Kurt Warner, Frank Tarkenton, and Warren Moon are our options, along with Michael Vick. I didn't say Michael Vick, but he's an option too. I have had my eye on Peyton Manning. I know it sounds crazy bringing Peyton Manning in, but could we do it? Let me find him here. Peyton Manning, 99 overall, 27 years old, Could we bring Peyton Manning to Chicago? How hard is it to get Peyton Manning? That's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Justin Fields would have to go along with it. Wow, okay, boys. Okay. Okay. It's about to get wild up in here. Okay, we don't need all these running backs, for one thing. So, DeAndre Swift is the oldest running back that we have. So, what does this do? Trade declined. Is it going to take the first round pick? Pick 7? Is it going to take that? Or do we trade a wide receiver that we don't need? How about Harold Nichols? Is this going to work? Oh, I thought that was going to work for a second. And DeAndre Swift really isn't the player that we need. Okay, we need something big. Something juicy. Something outrageous. Something that's going to shock the system. Larry Ogunjobi? Would that do it for you? No, that's not going to do it for you. I understand. It wouldn't do it for me either. Left outside linebacker, Khalil Mack. Do we give up Khalil? What about our corners? Is this where we trade DeAndre Baker? No. Okay. I didn't think so. But free safeties. We have a lot of free safeties and a lot of strong safeties. We have a lot of pieces. We just don't have a lot of the pieces that they need. This could work. This could work. Ooh. Peyton Manning could be showing up in Chicago, in Chi-Town. Second round pick. Oh, baby. I need one more pick. Do I trade both of our first round picks for Peyton Manning? Is this the move right here? Is this bringing him in? Oh, my God. It didn't bring him in. I thought that for sure that would bring him in. Okay, here's what we do, boys. Here's what we do. Screw the off-camera, on-camera trading that I'm going to do after this video is over. We're moving straight into that now because we're going to be trading. We're going to be trading our people that we signed in the offseason for better picks because we can actually bring in Peyton Manning. This is like a legit thing that we can do. We can bring in Peyton freaking Manning to Chicago. Like, I'm not joking about this. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I'm not joking about this, boys. Peyton Manning is legit a option for us. They don't need a strong safety. I thought they did. Ooh, the Jaguars are in need of a strong safety, but they have pick 26. Why does your pick suck? The Jets also need a strong safety. The Jets have to have a good pick. They don't even have a first-round pick because they used it already. God dang it. Forgot about that. Pick 14. Oh, do they need a strong safety? They do. Packers. This could be it. This could be it. Is this where we trade DeAndre Swift? Oh, this is where we trade DeAndre Swift. And we give them, we have a lot of second-round picks. God dang. And a third-round pick. And we get the fourth-round pick. 14th pick. Okay. So this is where it happens, boys. We moved up in the draft. We traded a lot of people away. Oh, but it's for a good cause because we trade the 17th or the 7th pick and the 14th pick and Justin Fields for Peyton freaking Manning, boys. Peyton Manning is almost a bear. Except trade decline. What are you joking right now? What is this? Are you kidding me? That is accepted. How is that not accepted? Okay, we got to move up in the draft just a tiny bit further. Who has the 9th pick will work. The 9th pick will work. We have a ton of second round picks that we don't need, so I'll give you one of them. Trade declined. How about a 4th round pick as well? Trade declined. It's probably going to take 2 second round picks, isn't it? A 1st and 2 seconds. Trade accepted. So we have pick 9 now. That has to work. It has to. This has to be able to get Peyton Manning. The 7th overall pick, the 9th overall pick, and Justin Fields for Peyton Manning. Come on, boys. Peyton Manning, here it is. Peyton Manning. Are you sure you want to submit this trade offer? I don't know, but I am. Yes! It happened, boys. We just got Peyton Manning. Why we got Peyton Manning? Don't ask me. But we just got Peyton freaking Manning. Oh my God. Skip to the next user pick, which is pick 25. We'll probably trade this pick away and get a lot of draft capital, as some would say. Is there anything really good? Is there any real good draft capital? The Seahawks offer is probably the best one. Although the 49ers is pretty good. But the Eagles is better. I'm going to take the Eagles offer. There we go. So we traded to the Eagles. And now we skip ahead in the draft to the next user pick, which is pick 10. And we trade that pick away to get some more draft capital. Ooh, the Dolphins. Dolphins pick looks very good. Thank you for that. Let's skip again. Trade this pick away. How many picks do we have? There we go. We're getting so many draft picks that we can use to trade for other players. Okay, we don't have a 3rd round pick because we used it to trade for Peyton Manning. So now we're in the 4th round, and now the draft picks are going to start slowing down. Yep, 4th rounders, 5th rounders. Who's giving me 4th rounders? The Packers are giving me a 4th rounder. I'll take that. Skip to the next user pick, which is in the 5th round. Trade that for another 4th rounder, maybe? Yeah, Washington, give me a 4th round pick. I'll take it. Next user pick is the last pick in the 5th round. We shouldn't have that many more picks left, I don't think. Anybody else want to give me? They do. I was about to say, anybody wants to get a 4th round pick? And Titans, they want to give me a 4th round pick. I'll take it. And now we sim all the way to the end of the 6th round. Any more 4th round picks? Yeah, Vikings. Minnesota wants to give me a 4th round pick. And now we go to the very last pick of the draft. I usually do take this pick just to give... I usually do draft Mr. Irrelevant. I'm probably going to do it. I have to do it. I draft Mr. Irrelevant every year. So, who's the best player available? All these guys. Why are these guys down here? These guys are all punters and kickers. Let's draft a kicker. We drafted a kicker as Mr. Irrelevant. That's fantastic. I love that. Drafting a kicker as Mr. Irrelevant. Let's check and see what his stats are looking like. The kicker, boys. The kicker. He's a 68 overall. We got a 68 overall kicker in the 7th round, the last pick. That's freaking amazing. I love that. Okay, I'll take that for sure. That's probably better than some of the players we would have gotten earlier in the draft, to be honest. That's pretty cool. So now we adjust the roster. Let me view the thing again. Yeah, he looks pretty nice. He's only got normal development, but he is a 70. He's a 7th round pick. He's a 68 overall, so that's not surprising. Adjust the roster. Do we have to adjust the roster? Do we have anybody that needs to be... Just look at these quarterbacks, man. 299 overalls. That's freaking amazing. And in the off-camera, off-season trading stuff that I do, that I end up recording anyway, I'm going to be recording, or I'm going to be trading some of these boys. So I'm going to be trading some running backs. I'm going to be cutting this guy because he's just hot garbage. I don't know why he's even on the team. He must have been a practice squad guy. And I'm going to be cutting you because you're absolute garbage. Like, literal hot garbage. Like, if there was a picture of garbage in the dictionary, that would be you. Because you're just straight garbage. You're also really bad. Why are you even on the team? Get out of my life. Ooh, so many defensive tackles that we don't need. Sheldon Richardson is a 64 overall defensive tackle. What I like to see. Ooh, wow. Why do we have so many corners that are like garbage? Like, I didn't sign these guys. This guy's a 58 overall. Like, why are you even in the NFL at a 58 overall? How'd you make it past the draft? You're a 73, but you're garbage, so I don't want you. Okay, and then this guy's a 66, but he does have star development. Huh, I'll get rid of him anyway. Who needs it? Who needs him? And now we have our 71 overall punter, and we have a 68 overall kicker, who we're going to put on the practice squad, and then keep for when Justin Tucker is done. So my special teams is sorted for the next 7 years. And now we are going to advance into the new season. Season number 8 will be upon us very soon, because the next video that I upload after this will be all the off seasons, or all the off-camera stuff that I do, where I just get the roster all set, get it down to 53 guys, trade a bunch of players that I don't want anymore, and do all that stuff. You guys know the drill. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button on the video if you did enjoy. Hit the subscription button on the channel and the notification bell. It only takes a few minutes to hit all three, if that. A few seconds, I should say, not a few minutes. A few seconds. And I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!